Hello, right, we're back. It's Friday, and as some of you know, I'm doing my very popular spirit animal cards every Friday. We always get two very random animals that usually I don't know much about, but let's see what we've got. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. It's always really lovely to see people joining, and then you get the notifications when I upload these. I usually do it quite early in the morning for the UK so that anyone in Australia gets them in the morning as well. So hopefully it reaches you all in the right time zones for the right day. But today is Friday, the 3rd of Feb. And let's see what two cards we've got coming out for us today. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's two together. Yep, two together. What have we got? Okay. Who else would come out? Hey, we've got the lion and we've got the whale. And once again, I keep saying I feel like a stuck record, if you indeed know what a record is, but two major arcana cards again. So this one is number 8, which is usually associated with the strength card in normal tarot, but obviously the strength card usually shows a lion, and the lion is front and center for this particular, although there's a lady with him, but the lion is very much the front and center. And then we've got the whale, and guess what number the whale is? 21. 21 we've had, which is the world. We've had the world card. Yeah, we had it a couple of days ago. We've had pretty much a big run of all the cards. Now, I am going to tap into the very obvious energy here, first of all, and say there is a full moon in Leo coming up in a couple of days' time on the 5th. All right. I have certainly felt this energy quite strongly. So, it's been a real strange week for me because I have personally got to, I've been quite tearful a few days, which sometimes you can do when a full moon is coming, because it's that idea of just releasing and letting go. So it can be quite an emotional time, but I've been struggling with migraines, so they can make me really, really tearful anyway. So, but it's also highlighted the fact for me that I need to stop planning my life around my migraines and actually have a little bit of fun in my life. So I'm telling you that personal thing because I just think, I turn up every day and, make sure my hair's okay and I've got a bit of makeup on and give you these messages and remain quite cheerful. But that's not always the case for me. I don't want you to feel like, oh, that tarot lady's living her best life and, everything's okay, because all the emotions and the ups and downs that I'm talking about, I'm feeling as well. So I do completely resonate with you if you are feeling very emotional at this time. But this lion, he's got little flowers in his hair, look, and, he always reminds me of Aslan in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, that real kind of leader. So the full moon in Leo, I was talking about it yesterday. We had the Magician card come out and the 10 of Cups. If you haven't seen yesterday's, go back and have a look. There was a real theme about joy and enjoying ourselves. So this is a Friday, we've got the weekend ahead, and I know some of you probably work over the weekends as well, but I really feel that this lion has been quietly getting, his roar has been getting louder and louder and louder as we work towards that full moon, as if to say, right, you're in my sign now, and we're going to live by my rules, and we're going to have a bit of fun, and we're going to get ourselves out there and be a little bit, maybe a bit loud or extrovert or fun or have a little drink or something, something you don't normally do. I feel like he wants to bring a little bit of fun into our lives. Now, when we had the World card in the week, it was accompanied by the Sun card. And, he's got this beautiful sun here, isn't it? So it's almost like a repeat message of what we had a couple of days ago. The whale is such a wonderful animal. I'm not gonna call this the World card. I'm gonna call it the whale card. And he's the all-encompassing. And the lion there, if you can see through my shiny lights, is the ruler of the open heart. I really feel like that's, letting our heart just go out and have some fun. But the whale is such a beautiful creature. He seems to, he covers such a vast ocean, he seems to know exactly what's going on, and I can hear that sort of sonar that he's sending it out, and he just knows what's going on. And he just looks so knowledgeable, doesn't he? And I just feel we as humans could learn such a lot from the animal kingdom. Sorry, as humans could learn a lot from animals. These are two rulers. You know, the lion is very much the king of the jungle, and the whale, well, you know, he's a bit of a top trump in the ocean as well, isn't he? And they're both coming in with that such power that we sometimes just don't understand. Even as I'm reading these cards to you, I feel like I'm such a small, insignificant human compared to these two majestic animals that are so in charge in their own worlds, in their own environments. They know an awful lot more than we do. And I feel that's why it's so lovely when we use these spirit animal cards, because the way that the way that the animals are and their qualities we can learn so much from. You know, whales are they just seem to have that real understanding of their environment and understanding everything that's going on. We often don't, do we? We don't know what's going on in our own homes sometimes. We haven't got a clue. But I do feel like the message is that we've tapped into that knowledge that the whale has. So although I feel like the lion is coming in for very much the present, this full moon that's going to be sort of with us over the weekend, saying, look, come on, you've got to be living your best life. Don't lock your heart away. Go out and be the biggest version of yourself and just shake off all the cobwebs. I feel that the whale is coming in saying, because there's a really good reason for that, because you've learnt so much, you've become so aware of your world, of your environment. That can be quite a heavy burden, but you want to take all the things that you've learned and everything that you've achieved and completed and take it with you and be understanding in the next version of your life that you've really, I just want to say, like, really leveled up, really almost like you are now in charge of your own environment, very much like these two are, or you have the ability to be so. And again, you know, looking back yesterday that we had the Magician card, it was that idea that, you know, you can be the controller of your own destiny. And, you know, this whale is very much, he can do what he wants, he can go where he wants, same as the lion, really. So let's encourage that kind of energy with us. I feel I want to talk just a little bit more about the fact that these major arcana cards have come in all week, because February in the astrology world is a pretty quiet month. Okay, March is going to be a real big game changer. There's lots and lots of stuff going on, lots of planetary movements and lots of really big shifts. February is a quieter month, so I feel that this is like behind the scenes, getting everybody ready and everyone where they need to be. Okay, so it might feel that you're a little bit lost, or you feel like you're a little bit out of control, because the universe is coming in and placing us everywhere where we need to be. So if you have had some really weird shifts and you're suddenly finding yourself in new environments, or, you know, endings are taking place, whether you like them or not, try and embrace them and feel like, you know what, I feel like it's a game of chess, and just at the minute all the pieces are being put in and we are the pieces. And it might feel a little bit strange, but I feel like these two have come in to say, we know a little bit more than you do. Just go with it, trust it. It's all going to be okay. There's big changes coming ahead, but you haven't got to worry about them just now. For now, just, you know, tick along through February while we're getting everything together. You know, I feel like they're the universe is kind of getting us all ready for a really big party that's going on. There's a lot of planning and a lot of behind the scenes stuff before the big event. So that's why I feel these big cards are coming in. And the lack of minor cards as well, for me, feels like, yeah, you haven't really got to do anything at the minute, just be and just tap into what we're trying to tell you. Tap into your intuition, and trust that there's bigger stuff coming, bigger energies coming. It's just like clearing a path, clearing a way for very, very new beginnings that are coming up in a few weeks. So try not to worry about that, because I do feel the universe has got our back. I know that I say that a lot, but when these big cards come in, it is like, yeah, we're looking out for you. We're here. Don't worry if it doesn't feel like that. Okay, so I hope that helped. I will be back again tomorrow on Saturday. I'll probably do some energy card readings over the weekend. And yeah, please do join me then. Like and subscribe if you haven't done already. And I'll be back again tomorrow. So have a lovely Friday. Thanks for joining me. Bye.